A Sussex County man who confessed to murdering his Boy Scout leader decades after being sexually abused is now speaking about what he endured.
He says by sharing his story, he hopes to help others. News 12 New Jersey's Erica Such sat down with him. She joins us with more.
Clark Fredericks spent nearly 5 years behind bars for murder. In that time, he says his healing began, and now his mission is to make sure no one gets to the breaking point that he did.
I first met my rapist, my abuser, the man who molested me and raped me at around age 6.
Stillwater native Clark Fredericks says he was robbed of a childhood the first time his Boy Scout leader, Dennis Pegg, touched him. His abuse spanning years.
It was the most horrific experience you can imagine in your life. He was behind me. He had me in a bear hug. I couldn't move. It was like being in a straitjacket. And this animal is raping me.
Fredericks told no one and instead traveled down a destructive path, including drugs and alcohol. 30 years later, he ran into Pegg at a deli in town.
Trailing in right behind him was a young boy about the age he raped me, calling him the same nickname Dennis had insisted I call him.
On June 12, 2012, he says he hit rock bottom and snapped.
I woke up with no boundaries left, where even the thought of murder wasn't outside my realm of possibilities. I went into his house. He was sitting watching TV. I ripped open the storm door. A violent struggle ensued, and at the end of it, he was stabbed to death.
Arrested and charged with first-degree murder, Fredericks detailed his abuse in court. Other victims came forward, and in 2015, he pled guilty to a lesser charge, second-degree passion provocation manslaughter. He was sentenced to 5 years. Today, his life is a bit different. He's working with legislators, hoping to get his book published and sharing his story through public speaking engagements.
Sharing my abuse, sharing my pain, is that so nobody will follow in my footsteps. No one. No matter how broken you become, no matter how bad your life falls apart, each one of us has the ability to overcome, the ability to heal, and the ability to redeem themselves.
Fredericks is hosting his first charity event next week at the Lafayette House. He says it's sold out within a week. The money raised will go to help 3 different organizations who help those who have been sexually abused. In the newsroom, Erica Such, News 12, New Jersey.